Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Weston Racing, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Series 29 of the Spin Master Monster Jam Double Down Showdown packs. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, after the solid streak we were on for like 4 or 5 sets of doubles packs where it was just heaters after heaters after heaters, fire after flame after spark after explosion, I'm telling you right now, it hits a wall with this set. I mean, we have literally been going in order. This is Series 29. We did 28 in the last video on these, 27, 26, 25, maybe even 24. We have literally been going since Series 24 to now, just with the most amazing sets of doubles packs, getting absolutely crazy good trucks and paint schemes and all sorts of cool stuff. And then we hit Series 29 and it's like you're going like 90 miles an hour down the interstate and a deer jumps out onto the road and you just smash your F-150 right into it. It is absolutely shocking how bad this set is in comparison to all the other stuff. But we're still going to review it here on Weston Racing, and I'm going to put you guys through it while I unbox these and review them. Why? Because misery loves company. That's why. So, yeah, we're going to get into it here today. I will say, though, there are good trucks in this set. Don't get me wrong. Like, there are things that I would recommend spending your money on. Specifically, 2 out of the 4 sets here today, I would actually tell you, yeah, I would spend money on this. It's a good set. Whether it be for one truck or for both of the trucks in there, I do think it would be worth spending money on. And yeah, we're going to get into that here today, that exact review on those exact things that I just showed you exactly 5 seconds ago. So we're going to start with, normally what I always do is I always start with the set that has Gravedigger in it. But because there is no Gravedigger in this series, which is shocking for Spin Master, we are going to start with the set that has Son of a Digger in it. And this set is Son of a Digger versus Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Now, I see what they were trying to do with this set of doubles packs. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if my camera is centered either. That's probably something I should work on here. Shoot. There are, actually, wait, let's go back down and then bring it closer. There we go. Look at that. All right. So I don't know if you guys can see what's going on with this double pack, but as most people know with the monster truck world, Son of a Digger is usually depicted with blue colors. Great Clips Mohawk Warrior is usually depicted with purple colors. So what they decided to do with this double pack, and this looks hilarious. It really, really does. What they decided to do is they decided to give Son of a Digger a purple chassis and purple tires with a blue roll cage and blue rims. And then they gave Mohawk Warrior a blue, almost an indigo. It's not even blue. It's an indigo. They give an indigo chassis and tires to Great Clips Mohawk Warrior and a purple rim and roll cage combo. So basically they swapped the parts around. They basically made hyper-fueled trucks out of both of these and then swapped the parts around. I personally would have much preferred if they would have kept the color schemes exactly the same across both trucks. I think that would have been awesome. Like I said, I miss the hyper-fueled trucks. The hyper-fueled trucks were genuinely some of my favorite things that Spin Master have ever done. And we kind of get a couple hyper-fueled trucks in this set of doubles packs, which I'm really excited about because, like I said, I love the hyper-fueled trucks. I think they're awesome. This is kind of disappointing. Like I said, I kind of wish they would have just went the extra mile and did a dark blue hyper-fueled Son of a Digger and a purple hyper-fueled Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, because we never got a hyper-fueled Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, and the Son of a Digger that we did get for hyper-fueled was baby blue. They even changed the body color and everything. So yeah, this one's a bit weird. I don't know what they were thinking with this, but it's something, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I wish they would have just done hyper-fueled trucks. But then again, I think that's just, I could make a t-shirt and sell that on my own merch store. I wish they would have just done hyper-fueled trucks, because honestly, you can't go wrong with hyper-fueled trucks. They are awesome. So yeah. And to make this set of trucks even worse, they don't even glow under black light. Like, how ridiculous is that? Yeah, so here we go. Son of a Digger versus Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. There's the logos for you. That is a different Great Clips Mohawk Warrior logo than the one I just reviewed. Look at that. I wonder what that's all about. I wonder why they... Huh, that's weird. That's strange. That's very strange, actually. Yeah, what was I going to do real quick? Oh, yeah, I was going to prove that they don't actually glow under black light. Okay, the rims do. I apologize for lying to you. The rims glow under black light. Everything else does not. All right, let's get this little plastic piece out of here. Remember, kids, save the turtles before the turtles have to save you. Yeah. All right, here we go. Next up, first, oh God, I'm having a stroke. Oh God, I really am having a stroke. Holy crap. All right, so first up, we have Son of a Digger. Perfect for spooky season. Oh, my bad. I thought that was like an arm coming out of the sky and like grabbing towards like Red Primer Gravedigger back here. It is in fact not that. There is a crane back here that I forgot about. But pretty cool. Like I said, I've always been a fan of Son of a Digger in general. I just really like the design of the truck. Ryan Anderson is also my current favorite driver in the sport, so it's like, you can't go wrong with Son of a Digger. Son of a Digger's cool. What I will say, though, I do think it's stupid that they replaced the Avenger parts with Megalodon parts on the side panel, mainly because it's like they're basically trying to erase independent trucks from the sport completely, and I think it's stupid. I also find it hilarious that they did that, but they kept the Captain's Curse pieces back here. That's hilarious. But yeah, I find the tires interesting. The tires kind of remind me of like sherbet ice cream. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's actually making me hungry kind of looking at it. Like the color scheming on this is weird. I also keep forgetting that they fit. What in the world? When did they do that? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the Gravedigger, the original Gravedigger for like Fire and Ice series, they moved the little support beams up here and they moved them down to here. I didn't know they did that on Son of a Digger also. That was a bit of a surprise. I was not expecting that. Because like you can now stick your whole finger in there. Is this making anybody uncomfortable? Oops. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so, God, I'm not doing great in today's video. So yeah, they moved the support beams down here, which I guess kind of adds more support. I don't like it because the fact that they did this makes this negative spacebar down here more visible, in my opinion. Like, this is a lot more eye-catching. The real, I kind of wish they would figure out a way maybe to put the support beams like further back in here so that way these two pieces here could hang freely and then they didn't have to have that. It would make the truck look more realistic is what I'm getting at. But I know that's not possible because when you design a toy, you have to make it to where if you step on it, it won't crush it kind of thing. And that's why these support beams are here to hold everything together. So it makes sense. Honestly, though, like I said, I kind of wish they'd just put the normal ones back because I think it's a bit more sightly to just have those two giant support bars there rather than just having this open space with this that's not supposed to be there because it makes it more obvious is what it does. But yeah. Anyway, that's really all I got to say about this one. It's a Son of a Digger with a really weird chassis setup. I'm not going to lie, really unsightly chassis setup. And to make it worse, the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, actually I feel like the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior looks better. The chassis does anyway. The Son of a Digger, I am not 100% sure what they were cooking up there. Like I said, the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior is a bit more sightly in my opinion. Like the indigo and the purple kind of blend together a lot better than the other two colors did on Son of a Digger. So it's like, it's one of those situations where it's like, okay, it kind of isn't as obnoxious on the eyes. It works a bit better and I can get behind it. I can. Like I said, I just wish they would have done I just wish they would have went all out and been like, all right, we are doing hyper-fueled trucks in the doubles packs. Because the moment that they decide to start doing that, I will be so happy because I love the hyper-fueled trucks. Yeah, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. It's another Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, with the weird chassis setup. So let's just get this one out of here. Let's move on to something actually perfectly timed for, what week it is that you guys are seeing this. Not the week that I'm actually making this, but the week that you guys are seeing this. It is spooky week because Halloween should be like 5 or so days after the day that I upload this. So yeah, with that being said, we're going to take a look at the second double pack here, which is Monster Mutt Dalmatian versus Calavera. Perfect for Halloween and Dia de los Muertos. All Saints Day, All Souls Day. Day of the Dead truck right there. And it works for Halloween as well, in case you don't celebrate that, but you do like Sugar Skulls. In case if you're like a true American where you don't actually celebrate St. Patrick's Day, you just use it as an excuse to go out drinking with your friends. But, yeah. On a different note here, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. I swear to God, if you held Spin Master at gunpoint and asked them to make a realistic looking Monster Mutt Dalmatian, they'd tell you just to pull the trigger. I swear to God. Like, why? And the thing is that somehow, this variant of Monster Mutt Dalmatian has never existed before. This color combination has never existed. I checked my collection, I checked Brian Z. Patton, I checked everywhere. This truck has never existed before. Somehow, it's like a Mandela effect. It's like I could have sworn I had like 5 of this setup of Dalmatian. It's never existed. I don't know how they keep doing it. It's like a magic trick, an unholy magic trick. It's ridiculous. At least, in the main line, one positive thing I can say is that in the main line for 2024 for the singles, we did get Monster Met Dalmatian with the ears down. It still looks nothing like the real life Monster Met Dalmatian, but at least they finally got the ears correct. All right, here's the logo, Monster Mutt. I hate the fact that they got rid of the dog tags. Okay, I'm sorry, I should have warned you guys. I have a lot of opinions about Monster Met Dalmatian and Spin Master's relationship because Spin Master refuses to give Dalmatian any justice here, like seriously. Why did they remove the dog tags off of these? I feel like, now I don't know, I'm not colorblind, so I'm going to take this with a grain of salt what I'm about to say. I feel like if you were colorblind, right, and you looked at the different Monster Mutt logos without the dog tags on them, I feel like it would be really hard to discern which one is which, right? That's kind of why I like the dog tags, is because if it's like dark in my bedroom and I'm looking, you know, I will have these trucks on display on the other side of my room getting ready to make videos. Because like this morning, the power went out, for example, and I had to go grab the trucks. I feel like seeing this and not knowing it's Dalmatian, I don't know. And then again, you could use the argument, well, if you got it next to the truck, you can tell it's Dalmatian because it's spotted. I don't like that. It doesn't sit right with me. Again, nitpicky, I know that's probably the dumbest thing I'm going to say in today's video. I just don't like the fact they got rid of the dog tags. They oversimplified the logo, I guess. I will say, though, Calavera's logo has always been a fan favorite of mine. I love that lettering. It is so janky. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. My stupid rant out of the way. I know the whole Monster Met Dalmatian thing was a really dumb thing to get upset about, but it really, I don't know. I don't know if it's me, like, upset that things aren't the way they used to be in the world of Monster Jam, but, like, I don't know. The fact that they got rid of the dog tags on the logo just doesn't sit right with me, because it all looks like the same Monster Mutt logo, just with different colors. And I don't think creatively that is incredibly lazy, in my opinion, but then again, Spin Master was the same company to lose billions of dollars, yet still create 2 different cat castings for monster trucks in the same year. Look, all I'm saying is like 99% of the time, they're not exactly making smart decisions at Spin Master HQ. So I almost said HQ, but yeah. So the Dalmatian here, it's got a white roll cage, red chassis, red rims. It's nothing special. It really isn't. Like I said, I could have sworn I already had a Dalmatian that looked like this. Turns out I didn't, which was shocking. I was sitting there in my bedroom like, oh my God, am I missing a truck? I could have sworn this already existed, but yeah, let's get that out of there. Also, I don't understand the pairing of these 2 trucks. Like 99% of the trucks we got today, I understand the pairing behind them, but there's 2 packs here today, which are arguably my 2 favorite packs in the set. The pairings make 0 sense. Like, why in the world are Dalmatian and Calavera put together? That makes no sense. Like, why? Is there a reason? Why? Like, I guess because they're both female-esque trucks. I don't know. Anyway, Calavera here. I have always been a sucker for this truck. I really do like this truck. Y'all remember the hyper-fueled Calavera we got? The all pink Calavera? Y'all remember that? Because that was like the greatest day of my life when I pulled that thing out of the package. That was honestly probably one of my favorite trucks that Spin Master has ever made. That thing was freaking cool. But yeah, I will say the orange and purple chassis setup. I dig that. That is fun. I love the color pop on that. I wonder if it glows under black light. Hold on, we gotta test this. Not really. I mean, the orange kind of does, but it's not very bright. All right. Yeah, that's really all I got to say about that one. Like I said, I've always been a fan of Calavera. I know a lot of people say they don't like this truck just because of how simple it is. It's just a pickup truck, Day of the Dead pickup truck. I dig it. The paint scheme really does carry it very heavily. I love the skulls, the diamonds, the flowers, the carnations. I think that's the flowers. They're carnations, aren't they? Pretty sure they are. The orange carnations that they use to light the path to the house, or to make sure that the spirit of the spirit of the fallen ones, sounds like a Transformer film. The spirit of the ones who have passed, to make sure they can get back to their families. They mark the path with carnation petals. Or is that a different holiday? I don't know. I'm all sorts of confused today. I don't know what's going on with me. But yeah, there's Calavera. Pretty cool one there. Calavera is, I don't know. I like that truck a lot. I really do. It's fun. All right, this next set, like I said, the pairing on this one makes sense. I hate both of the trucks, though. They look ugly. Next up, we have Recreation versus Monster Jam Ranger Rescue. Again, very clear what they are doing here. And actually, this is very aptly timed because the mountain range next to my town that I live in is engulfed in flames. So, like, the whole, like, northern half of that mountain range is on fire. So this is very aptly timed, but if you can't figure out what's going on here, it is a camper van and a Forest Service truck. It's literally just, it's forest themed is what it is. You got your camper and your old rustic camper van, and then you got your Forest Service ambulance over here. I am a sucker for Forest Service stuff. For those of you who don't know, I'm trying to get a full, complete collection of the Forest Service Matchbox cars. So, yeah, I'm always a fan of the Forest Service stuff. I really don't like the casting on this truck, I will say that, but the paint scheme I really do get behind. I like it. It's fun. I love Forest Service. Also, Recreation, the greatest independent truck ever, aside from Bad Company, is in here as well. Like I said, my main complaint about this set is the chassis setups with the tires and all that. I don't dig that. Ringo Starr, JCB Digatron. I am not digging that. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I read this somewhere. Again, I don't know. This might be another rumor that I'm accidentally spreading here. I read somewhere Ringo Starr, former member of the Beatles, wrote or helped write the theme song for JCB Digatron, the Monster Jam truck. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, that is fascinating. But yeah, we got Recreation here, the logo, love the logo. Ranger Rescue, also kind of a fan of the logo. Not as big of a fan of the logo. The Monster Jam Fire Rescue had a cooler logo, in my opinion. I am a big stickler on logos, though, just because I do like the graphic design side of this stuff. So the logos are always a huge piece for me, where it's like, I want to see how they did the logo. All right, here's Recreation. Now, the big thing with Recreation for me is I need to see if they actually put Huskies in the one window. They did not. They are both bears. That is not accurate to the real truck. The real truck has Huskies in the one window. This has both bears, which is incorrect, Spin Master. Just pointing that out. Okay, so Recreation does have a leg up on Ranger Rescue here. So if you look, the way that they did it with these two packs is they did the same tire setup on both trucks, right? But then what they did is they took a roll cage color that matches the actual truck and then a gray base. But with this one, because of the color of the truck, the roll cage chassis setup matches the tire rim setup. So it all around looks like a really balanced truck. Again, not a fan of the colors whatsoever. I am really, really not a fan of this truck at all. I think it's really unsightly and ugly. I don't like the tan. I think it's gross. But yeah, that's the Recreation, right? Oh man, look at all that detail. That is so... they did such a good job with this. They did such an unreasonably good job on this truck. It's crazy. I can't wait to get the Michigan Ice Monster if they ever do it. The tomfoolery Michigan Ice Monster. That thing is going to be fantastic. I'm so excited. Like I said, I don't know if they're ever going to do it, but I'd love if they did. That would be awesome. Here's the Ranger Rescue. Now, like I said, you can see my problem with this one because the roll cage is forest green. Almost like a forest aquamarine color, actually, which doesn't match the wheels. So, like I said, with the Recreation at least looks good on the color balance part. This one doesn't because the colors really don't balance well on this. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of this one. I really do like both of the trucks, though. Ranger Rescue, Recreation, huge fan of both of those trucks. Don't tell Ranger Rescue, but I do like Fire Rescue more. I still like Ranger Rescue. I think it's cool, but yeah, not a fan of this double pack at all. The colors, they don't work. They really don't. But in all reality, they're all just going to get shoved in a box and put in my bedroom anyway, so what does it matter? But I tell you what will matter, this next set of doubles packs. This next set is fun. I like this. We got Zombie versus El Toro Loco. And what is so cool about this set is that they did make a pseudo hyperfueled truck. Yes! Yes, and this one's also kind of a hyperfueled truck as well. I wish they would have used the Burn Victim. If they would have used the Burn Victim body on this one with this color scheme, masterpiece. All right, here we go. Get her open. It is pretty cool to see yellow El Toro Loco again, though. I can't remember the last time I've actually seen that truck. Well, I can tell you the last time I saw it in person. Not physically, but I watched the World Finals this year, 2024 World Finals. Is Jamie Garner, the guy who created Overboard, driver of Overboard, drove the yellow El Toro Loco at the World Finals, which was pretty fun. I thought that was neat. Zombie, El Toro Loco. Like I said, younger me was not a fan of yellow El Toro Loco, but I tell you what, older me, I've really lightened up to the truck. I actually think it's kind of cool. I like the paint scheme, I really do. Alrighty, here we go. Here is the Zombie. So like I said, I've always been a fan of hyperfueled trucks. If you may remember from a while back, we looked at a double pack that was Blue Thunder and Full Charge. Full Charge was an inverse Full Charge, which was pretty cool. And the Blue Thunder was practically a hyperfueled Blue Thunder. I have always been a fan of the Hyperfuel trucks, so seeing this, I love this a lot. My only complaint about it is I wish they would have done a red chassis. If they would have done a red chassis and then did the burn victim body, this thing would have been a masterpiece. I would have been like throwing dollar bills at this. Don't make that hand motion. I would have been just absolutely tossing my wallet at this double pack. I would have bought it anyway, regardless of what it was, because I collect these, but I would have been a lot happier buying it if they would have done that. And who's to say I wasn't happy in the first place? These are really cool. I like the Hyperfuel trucks, I really do. So yeah, this is a fun one here, the zombie, but that's not the one I want to focus on in this set, because the yellow El Toro Loco is way better. Why? Because the body actually matches the color of everything else. Like I said, if they seriously would have done a yellow chassis on this, sorry for the weird abrupt pause there. My phone ran out of storage while I was recording. Ain't that just hilarious? So I went through, purged a bunch of files, and we are back to where we should be. All right. So, as I was saying, if they would have made the chassis on this yellow, this truck would have gotten a 100% perfection out of me. Like, literally, this thing is beautiful. I love it. I love it. I can't stop loving it. And it just makes me wonder, because I know I said I wasn't going to stay. I know I said I wasn't going to blacklight test all of these, but it does make me wonder if this thing does... Oh, well, that's a little disappointing. I was hoping it glowed under blacklight like the other Hyperfuel trucks did. But, yeah, no, this is truck of the... Weird. This is truck of the video by far, like easily truck of the video. I don't think there is a single one in this entire set that competes with this. It is perfection on wheels, and yeah, I think that's a good place to end the video right there. Honestly, it's not a great set of doubles packs, but it does have the hyper-fueled yellow El Toro Loco, which looks awesome. I love that so much. We also did get a pseudo hyper-fueled zombie, which is pretty fun. We also got Ranger Rescue back from the dead for a second release. Pretty cool to see. Recreation also making its second release. I just realized the tires on these are two different colors. Why are they two different colors? What? Why? Why are they two different colors? That doesn't make any sense. We also got to see Calavera once again, which is pretty cool. Again, there's a lot of trucks in here that were actually pretty funny. Like Recreation, Ranger Rescue, Yellow El Toro Loco, Calavera. It's pretty interesting to see all of those come back after a while. They really don't get too many releases. But speaking of too many releases, we got another Dalmatian for some reason. A Great Clips Mohawk Warrior with a very strange chassis setup, and then a Son of a Digger with an even stranger chassis setup. That is the entire set of trucks for today's video, and like I said, not a great set of double packs, all things considered. Could have been better in so many ways. Honestly, like looking at a bunch of the trucks in here, it could have been a lot better in many ways. But yeah, that's all I got for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and that's it for the month of October. I will not be back until the second week of November, because I'm going to take a break week, and then we will be back with 12 more videos for the month of November. I'm going to enjoy Halloween and my birthday, not having to worry about any of that stuff. If you do want to see me during that time period, though, I will be on Whatnot twice doing shows. First show is going to be a Monster Jam Minis mystery box show, as well as just selling some other stuff in my collection to clear out room. And then my second show that I'm going to be doing, which is on November 5th, will be my... the first show, the Mystery Minis one, is on the 27th of October. The 5th of November, I will be doing a downhill drag race show. You will be able to buy cars, and then I will race them. The winner gets a bonus prize. Losers get their car that they paid for. So it'll be a fun show, I think so anyways. But yeah, if you want to go see that, check out the link in the description of my Whatnot page. Follow me on there, and then, yeah. That is it for today's video. If you stuck around this long, thank you. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next diecast unboxing video. Thank you, and good night.